Alright guys, so today I'm going to teach you all how to make a wine rack out of nothing but a pallet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw out on the pallet where we want the wine rack to be located. The top of this board over here, and come over across the top of this board. I'm going to measure over to about 21 3/4 inches. Now it's always important that you want to measure it a little far, because you can always take a little more off, but you can never add more. Alright, so we're going to cut out our initial shape of our wine rack. Alright, so next what we're going to do is flip the pallet over, cut the same thing on the other side. Now that we got these slats cut out on both sides, we're going to stand the pallet up. We're going to cut off each of these 2x4s. So now we actually have our wine rack separated from the rest of the pallet. Alright, so what we're going to do, since I don't have an assistant to help me today, we're going to just stand the pallet up on this rock wall. We're going to carefully cut off each one, being careful not to cut ourselves. Alright, so now that we got our wine rack cut out, we're going to add spots on the bottom, keep the glasses in place. We're also going to add about 4 to 5 notches so that you can keep wine glasses in there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to measure from this 2x4 to this 2x4. Get the distance from the bottom piece to keep our wine bottles in place. So we're going to take one of our scrap pieces that we cut out from before. We're going to measure 21 3/4 inches, and that'll be the bottom of our wine rack. Now that we got our piece, I'm going to nail this. Actually, we're going to screw it to the bottom here. We'll be good to go. So we're going to use 1 1/4 wood screws. We're just going to basically go through the existing notches where the nails used to be, and screw it to this bottom piece. Next is we're going to cut out 2 1/2 inch pieces of this 2x4 that's left over. Now that we got these blocks cut out, we're going to screw them into here using 3-inch wood screws. And what I did, I pre-drilled the hole, because what I realized is this wood's so old that every time you screw into it, it just cracks. So what I did, I just pre-drilled it, and hopefully this time it won't crack. So we ran out of sun the other day. So today all we got left is I drew 4 circles, which are going to hold the wine glasses to the bottom of the wine rack. Each of them are 1 3/4 inches in diameter, and they each have a little notch so that you can slide the wine glass in. And I'll show you how to cut them out. So what we have here is our router, and we're going to use a 1/2 inch router bit set at 3/64 of an inch. So we're going to go into it twice, once to make our initial cut to get the outline, and then the second cut, which will be cutting directly through the wood, giving us the shape that's going to hold the wine glasses in place. I'm going to talk about a couple of additional things that some people like to get put into these wine racks. One of them being recessed lighting. So using the same routing technique I did for the bottom of the glass holder, I basically made a hole in each of these and dropped a Hampton Bay recessed light that's meant for lighting your cabinets, and then wired them all to this circuit, to this surge protector right here, and then with an on-off switch, and this can be just plugged into any old outlet in your house. Another feature that a lot of people like to do that I'm not going to necessarily cover in this video is staining. My favorite stain that I use on this is just the Minwax wood finish. The particular one that I'm going to finish up today is going to be with a red oak, and then we're going to just stain it once using just an old t-shirt or any just like scrap piece of cloth that you have lying around the house. But for now, here's a look at the final product. Alright folks, so this is it. We got our finished wine rack. And again, like I said earlier, I did a couple extra things. I stained it, I added some lights up there to give the bottles a nice little glow. And I also installed this piece on the bottom, which you saw me cutting out before, which holds wine glasses. Unfortunately, I don't own any wine glasses but this one. So here is what you would have on the bottom. You just put your wine glass in, slide it in like so. And you can hold 4 of them. And like I said, I hope you enjoy this. Please stay tuned, and I'll probably be making another video on how to do this lighting up here, as well as I'll probably go into detail about stains and finishes at some later time. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed it.